get all 3 of those maxed out, I'm going to go and upgrade my Phoenix Nimble. Basic rule of thumb is you want to have your Inferno Nimble maxed out as soon as possible. I personally like to hold off 1 chapter to upgrade my Wind Nimble for this one. Your Void Nimble should be maxed out by chapter 9 because it's going to make certain boss fights much easier, and you want your Wind Nimble maxed out by chapter 11. Phoenix, I'm going to use a Phoenix Nimble, but it's not going to be a main part of most of my strategy, so I'm not concerned about upgrading that one as much. Another quick thing I want to talk about before I got the IS Ninjas gone is when I use the Spear of the Devils. You get one in chapter 5 and you get another one in chapter 11. So I use my Spear of the Devils in chapter 6 for the Test of Valor, and then I use another one for Dogradine. And you saw right there I just used Inferno Nimble. Go ahead and use it. I've got my Nimble meter maxed out. It's going to be wasted if you don't. So if an IS Ninjas give me problems, just light them up and kill them that way. Okay, that should have been the last IS Ninja. One last thing I want to talk about IS Ninja fights is don't stand in one place for very long, because you have 5 ninjas throwing their shurikens at you and 1 ninja trying to attack you, so it's very easy to get guard locked and the other ninja's going to throw you and take off a lot of life. So now there's 2 IS Ninjas in that pack. You want to take both of them out, just do OTs and try not to get kamikaze attacked. So I just was panning the camera around, making sure I'm not missing anybody, finding out where the... And there we go. Good thing he didn't stick a shuriken, and you can kick out of those attacks. I just mash Y to try to kick out, just mash it over and over again, or even do XY, 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 XY. We gotta be careful, because they like to grab you, and some of their suicide attacks you can actually kick out of, so do it when you can. Okay, now that all of the IS Ninjas and all the delimbed IS Ninjas are gone, what we're gonna do is take out one of the what I call gray ninjas. So I'm just going to play it safe, keep my distance, do a bow UT on one of them. Now here's where you start getting all your essence. You're going to be able to do individual UTs on every single one of these gray ninjas. You're going to be able to absorb the essence, so you don't need to use the essence to charge. And you're going to, in this case, in this TOV, I made 35,000 essence. So this part right here should be fairly simple. I'm going to switch over to incendiary or regular shurikens. Basic trick is to wind path, jump, do an on-landing charge, and you always have time to charge an on-landing UT. Now, on one of these coming up, you're going to see that I just barely had enough time. So as soon as that happened, I'm going to show you another technique to increase how much time you have. And you got to be careful when you're doing a wind path around them, because if you miss, sometimes they will grab you. And if they grab you and do their arm explode throw, it's going to hurt really bad. So you can already see I think I've used both my lives of the 1,000 gods. I'm going to be using one more grain coming up here, and that's going to be the extent of my items for this. So that was the first time right there I used shurikens. Watch how much time you get with these guys. You find them. I'm getting away from the pack right now. Okay, find them. Wind path, jump, shurikens, on landing. Look how much time you have. And you have to just wait for them to come up. Use it to your advantage. These guys are pretty easy, so I'm going to fast forward through most of it. I'm going to go right over to the place where I get nailed because I missed my wind path, and it's pretty much repeat over and over again. Okay, here we go. This guy coming up, I'm going to do my wind path and miss. As soon as I land, he's going to grab me and explode off his arm. So that forced me to use a grain. I almost got through this without using any grains or mushrooms at all. Now you notice once they do their arm exploding attack, they don't give off any essence. So I figured I was going to kill him any way I want. That cost me probably 1,000 essence. That's okay, I made enough for this test of Valor to make me happy. So now we're just going to repeat the same thing over and over again until they stop spawning, and I'm going to fast forward to that point right now. Okay, here's the last guy right here. Might as well end this on a good note, do a Zuna drop. He doesn't really care about that because it's going to kill him either way, but it's sometimes fun to end the UTs within a Zuna drop. Okay, now I'm just checking, make sure that's the last one. Then just to be safe, I'm going to switch over to the bow. I'm going to take out one with a bow UT. I could take out both right here, but might as well just take out one, get the essence, and then take out the last one. Because as you know, in this chapter I'm an essence hound. The more the better. In chapters 4, 5, and 6 there's going to be more essence than you know what to do with. Okay, that's the end of the test of Valor. I'm going to collect the essence. I'm going to go open that chest. It's going to contain Lives of the Thousand Gods. If I can find it here, there it is. I got a little bit turned around. Now I still could have used 2 more Nimpo, but I didn't need them. But empty your Nimpo bar, because as soon as you complete this, your Nimpo bar is going to fill right back up. Alright, well, let's go and save. I want to thank you for watching, and we'll see you for the rest of Chapter 3, Part C.